Yeah, what's going on, everybody? And we're here with some more Dokkan battle. And in today's video, we got EZA details for fused ZAMASU. So we do have his details here. Dokkan did tweet those out at the usual like 4 a.m. time, which I think there was some global shenanigans where JP tweeted out the details, but global was kind of lagging behind. I hope we don't fall back into that pattern. Like, come on, we should be done with that. I'm waking up and I'm seeing people crying for Minato to tweet out the detailed information. No, come on, we was doing good. So let's not fall back into them old patterns, right? But we do have fused ZAMASU's EZA details, so we're gonna go over that in today's video. But I do have some concerns. Now you might be asking, concerns? What's going on? As you can see here, I have the official global Dokkan account pulled up here, and we just scrolling, and obviously we see ZAMASU's details, but there is a character missing. Where is Vegeta and Trunks? So I do have my concerns, because you would think Vegeta and Trunks should be here as well. Now it begs the question, if they're not tweeted out with ZAMASU, right? When are we going to get Vegeta and Trunks? Now, they could tweet out their details today or like later tonight, kind of how they did with ZAMASU. Just tweet them out at the standard like 4 a.m. my time. No, it'll be 3 a.m. my time. They can tweet out their details then. That's a possibility. But if they don't, when is Vegeta and Trunks? Because I still believe in my heart of hearts, my kingdom hearts, that Vegeta and Trunks will get an EZA during this celebration. It just concerns me that they didn't tweet them out with ZAMASU, because we know next week is part 2. We know part 2 is GT themed. Now, could they EZA them leading up to like the reveal to the part 2 characters? Yes, they could. But I just find it kind of strange that we just get ZAMASU's details and not Vegeta and Trunks. But when their details do get tweeted out, I will be here to talk about them. But let's talk about the main man, ZAMASU, today. So let's go ahead and check this out. So I do have the details pulled up here. We also got his previous kit pulled up as well. So let's go ahead and take a gander. So our leader skills do change to Worldwide Chaos or Protara, 4 key, 170 to all stats. I think that is... I like that leader skill. I do like the leader skill, because now we're actually starting to get like a significant buff, like a significant boost to like the stats. Because previously the 150 I wasn't a big fan of, and I feel like 150 is not like something you should like, oh, I gotta run him as leader. No, but once we start talking like 170 and plus teams like Worldwide Chaos, I think this is a really solid leader skill, right? Super attack effects, we will go over that. I do have a separate tab pulled up with those. We'll talk about that. I feel like I'm missing a tab. Hold on, give me 1 second. I feel like I'm missing a tab. All right. No, I have every tab pulled up. I feel like I was missing something though, but because we only have what, 2 tabs? I feel like there should have been more. Okay. The passive, right? That's what everyone's here for. The meat and potatoes. I say this every time. So let's go ahead and let's talk about it. So you can activate the entrance animation when there's another Protara category ally on the team upon this character's entry. I want to say that is the same. Yes, it is. Yep, that stays the same previously. Okay. So you receive an additional key per key sphere obtained, and then he's also changing tech key spheres to rainbow for 5 turns. Oh wow. As you can see, previously he just got the additional 1 key per key sphere obtained. Now he's orb changing tech to rainbow. I love it. I'm easy to please when it comes to these EZAs. You show me orb changing, you show me like some type of support, some really good defensive stuff, I'm like, I love them. Just right off the bat, tech to rainbow, and it's not like tech to int, it's tech to rain. I love it. I love it. Rainbow orb changing is huge. Very huge support in this game is rainbow orb changing. I love it. So basic effect, receive an additional 1 key per key sphere obtained. Randomly change key spheres of a certain type. Int and tech excluded to int key spheres. So he's double orb changing. Wow. Nah, that's good. That's huge. Yeah. No, yeah, that's massive for him. Attack and defense plus 200%. Then he gets 30% damage reduction. Okay. Nice. Because I don't think he had that damage reduction before. He did. Okay, so he had 20% damage reduction. Bumped it up to 30. They bumped this up to 200%. And then they added the additional ki per ki sphere obtained. So now he has an easier way to build up ki. That's good. When attacking with 12 or more ki, he gets 100. 100? Or is that just 50? What am I talking about? When attacking with 12 or more ki, he gets 50% to attack and defense, and he launches an additional super attack. Oh, wow. Yes. Yeah. Additional supers? Hell yeah. When attacking with 18 or more ki, he gets 50% to attack and defense. Attacks are super effective against all types, and he launches another additional super attack. Now I'm curious to see what his super attack effects are. Because, wow. 2 guaranteed additional supers. Him getting 18 ki is going to be easy. Okay. Because what was it before? Yeah, he just launched an additional super. Now he's getting more stats. I love it. When attacking with 24 ki, he gets 100% to attack and defense and guaranteed crit. What? Oh, okay. I see what they did there. So they took the effective against all types. They moved it up here to his 18 ki, and then they gave him guaranteed crit. Okay. For every attack received or evaded, damage reduction plus 10% within the turn up to 30. Then he gets 1 ki up to 5. So he needs to receive or evade 3 attacks to build up his damage reduction fully. And then he needs to receive or evade 5 attacks to build up his ki. Gotcha. Okay. Because I mean, like, in slot 2, he's going to be a demon. 60% damage reduction. He's going to have a bunch of stats. 200% here, 50%, 50%, 100%. Wow. Okay. And then every time this character receives 3 or more attacks in battle, or every time this character evades 3 or more attacks in battle, recovers 10% HP at the end of the turn, up to once within a turn. Oh, so he gets a little heal too? I love what they did with his kit. So they changed it, right? He had this, but as you can see, receive 5 or more attacks. Every time this character received, they did it. They gave him the really good ability of just also being able to dodge these attacks as well to get these buffs. I think that's massive. And he's getting more damage reduction. He didn't have that before. He just had ki. They're giving him more damage reduction. See, yeah, I'm missing something. Because there's more to his passive. Because as we can see here, he has a nullification. Ah. I am stupid. So we do have more here. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and pull this up. And so we read this, right? Every time this character receives or evades 3 attacks in battle, recovers 10% HP. I think that's really strong. Now, when receiving an unarmed super attack, so melee, right? When receiving a melee super attack, he has a 70% chance of nullifying it, encounter with tremendous power, or he nullifies it, encounters with tremendous power. When with 10 or more ki spheres obtained, so he just gets guaranteed nullification on unarmed supers when you collect 10 or more ki spheres. Remember, guys, he's double orb changing. And they said, here you go. I feel like it's going to be very easy for this Zamasu to get 10 or more ki within the turn. I truly believe that. While he has his intro up, right? While he still has this up, I think it's going to be very easy. Now, the question is, what bosses in the game perform unarmed super attacks? The first one that pops into my mind is the Blue Goku from the Vegeta Red Zone fight. His super attack is a melee, so Zamasu will be able to nullify that. But this is a really good ability, just in case, like, for like part 2, if they release characters that have like unarmed super attacks, right? you just know 10 with 10 or more ki, he's just gonna just straight up nullify it. So like he can't take damage from supers. I highly doubt that this character is gonna take damage from normals. Damage reduction, he's gonna have high stats. Haven't even talked about his super attack effects yet. So I feel like this character is really strong. Now, depending on what his super attack effects are, and I can already see greatly raised attack and massively raised attack on his super, on the, you know, just the early part. But like, if his super attacks are strong, instead of me talking about them, hyping them up, let's just go over the super attack effects, right? So on his 12 ki, greatly raised attack, and then he's massively raising defense for 1 turn. Cause colossal damage to the enemy, and then he also lowers the enemy's attack. He's getting 100% to defense on his 12 ki super attack, with an additional here and an additional here. Wow. Okay, that's strong. This 12 ki is very strong. 18 ki, he's massively raising attack. Okay, then he greatly raises defense 1 turn, cause mega colossal damage to the enemy, and then he greatly lowers the enemy's attack. So he's getting 50% to defense here on his 18 ki super attack. He's getting 100% to defense here. Yeah, this character's he's gonna take normals fairly well. The only thing that I wish, one thing, right, that I will say about this character is this right here. So he gets super effective against all types, right? Which he had that previously. I know they usually keep the skeletons of the kits the same. I understand that. I hate that they gave him guaranteed crits here, because if you're going to give him guaranteed crits, they easily could have like changed this and give him like a 50% chance to dodge. Now, I don't know if that's like super busted. Would that make him broken? I doubt it if he got 50% chance to dodge. I don't think so. But I feel like he needs, because without guard, right? So he has the, he can build up 60% damage reduction within the turn, because he gets the 30 for free in his basic. And then for every attack received or evaded, he will build up that 10% damage reduction up to 30, right? This right here, this little line right here. Easily slot 2, slot 3. That's where you're going to take advantage of this. My thing is this. Only having damage reduction without like guard or no dodge would only get you so far. I feel like if he would have had guard, then he wouldn't need dodge. He still needs one or the other, guard or dodge, as a defensive type of mechanic. The beauty of this is that he is an INT character, so you can pump him up with like 30 plus dodge in the hidden potential system, which I think that's what I'm going to do, because I mean, clearly you don't need crit. He's already going to have additional supers. There's only one other ability in the hidden potential system that you can give him, and that's dodge. So I think I'm going to change up the build and just pump him up with full dodge, give him like 30 plus dodge. I might give him a bronze defense equip. I've been loving giving my characters in the bronze slot either like a defensive equip or an attack equip. I've really recently been loved doing that, so I think I might do that for this ZAMASU as well. But for like silver and gold, strictly defense, strictly dodge, right? So, but I really do think this ZAMASU is going to be really strong, and he's going to help out super bosses a lot. Speaking of that, I mean, Link said, oh, his active skill, 5 or more super attacks in battle. That's easy. That's easy. Like, this is easy. Okay, so let's look at it, right? So originally he had this right here. So within a given turn, you can do up to 3 super attacks if you proc the hidden potential system, right? Now with his EZA, you can do up to 4 within a turn. So you can have his active skill up by turn 5 instead of being like turn 7. I mean, the effect, massively raise attack temporarily, cause ultimate damage, and then he stuns. I don't know where you can take advantage of the stun, because a lot of the bosses have you know, stun nullification so that they can't be stunned. But I mean, if there's ever a fight where you could take advantage of it, just know he has the stun. But I mean, I think the damage will be there. That's mainly what you're going to use it for, is just the damage. But like, big bad bosses, he's going to help out a lot for super bosses. Because what do they share? So with the Zamasu portion, you share 6 out of 7. With the Goku Black, you share 5 out of 7. Yeah, no, yeah. His EZA, he's nice. He's nice. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. Now we gotta see what they're gonna do with Vegeta and Trunks, right? So that's what we're gonna be on the lookout next. Vegeta and Trunks. This Zamasu's really powerful, so I don't think there's nothing much else I can say about him. I think he's really strong. On paper, we can get him in game, and he's completely different, right? But on paper, I love what I see. So I just want to say, let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about Fuse Zamasu? Are you looking forward to his EZA? Because I am. I really never got the chance to use this character, because when he came out, I didn't summon for him. And then the following year, he got power crept by the Tech Fuse Zamasu. So I'm actually looking forward to being able to use this Zamasu finally. So like I said, let me know in the comment section what you guys think of the EZA details. Also, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel as well. I would greatly appreciate both, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye bye.